So you're ready to relax, minding your own business, and bam! Bethesda drops a brand new image of Fallout 76 from the beta and posts this out on Twitter. This is actually the official Fallout account. They say, what do you use paddle ball string for? You can find out in the beta next month. And here is the image. Large scale. Now, it may not look much, but there's a lot of secrets held within, including a look at our first mission, also some of the miscellaneous missions, including supply drops, as well as, yes, the mysterious paddle ball string. What is it, and what is it used for? Well, we're going to speculate on that one and talk a little bit about that. Plus, the ammunition in that image also ties to weapons as well. So that gives us an indication as to what type of weapons we can actually expect in the Fallout 76 beta as well. Now, of course, if you didn't know, the beta is going to be happening in October. We don't have an exact release date, but believe you me, when I have that release date, you will be notified here. And one way to get that notification is to subscribe to the YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and also turn on bell notifications. Turn on those notifications so you never miss gameplay or anything else. I will have it for you guys, I promise. But yeah, let's go into some of these details. Remember, the beta is going to be lasting for approximately a week. I hope they extend it, honestly, but I'm being, very wishful thinking right there. But it is coming first to the Xbox, and then there will be a pre-beta as well, so keep that in mind. It's probably going to be opened up to random people as well as media, influencers, stuff like that. Hopefully I can get early access. I'm crossing my fingers. Okay, so let's dive into this a little bit more, shall we? So here it is again. This is the beta image. This is basically a crafting station where you can go craft some items. Specifically, this is looking at ammo. So keep that in mind. This is ammunition, and that paddle ball string is a type of ammo that will make its way into Fallout 76. Will it be for a shotgun, where you could shoot tons of bouncy ammunition around a room or something like that? That would be freaking hilarious, but it sounds like they're having fun with some of their ammo types for sure. But one thing that was really curious was the top right corner of that image, which says 2 missions here. First contact, and miscellaneous. So for first contact, it says find the Overseer's camp. So this is going to be our main story arc. But what really intrigued me was the supply drops. So yes, supply drops are confirmed for Fallout 76. What are they? Well, they're probably going to be filled with really cool items, of course, and something that encourages, yes, PvP action, where you really want to get in there, get the supply drop. You want it for yourself. You don't want to share it with anyone. And if anyone gets in your way, you're probably going to want to engage in that PvP. Or, if you're a PvE player, maybe go with your friends up there, to watch each other's backs, and then make sure you get that supply drop. Separate it, see who needs what, and go on your merry way. And hopefully another supply drop does drop eventually as well. But I thought that was really cool. I think it's going to be a way to really get players together. But I don't think that's going to be a mechanic to really encourage, strangers, those random players to work together. We'll see if that happens. I think the events that will encourage the PvE stuff is those World PvE events with the monsters and stuff, where they actually shut off the PvP when you are engaging these big creatures. So that is a gameplay mechanic you will be seeing, a type of event. So there are PvE type events where I think that will encourage you to meet randoms, and you know what? Make a friend or two along the way. Okay, so yeah, but also we did see first contact here. And this is going to be likely, again, your first mission, but there is some additional details that you may or may not have missed about the Overseer story arc. This is what Game Informer had to say. This Overseer's quest is not something you could blaze through. It's a lengthy multi-part story that takes players across West Virginia. This quest requires the player to be a high level at its conclusion. Even if the player sticks to this quest, they will still receive optional tasks along the way, and will end up having a menu filled with missions that can be selected at any time. And Todd Howard says, given the nature of the game, you can jump ahead in parts and go back to others, end quote. So this is really interesting. It sounds like the quest to me is going to take you through that map. And what's really important about that is a lot of you guys know this map is going to be, of course, very large and open, but also, like the Cranberry Bog you see here, this area is going to be super challenging, and this quest is going to take you through that area. You're going to have to remember to be the proper level before stepping into something like that, and perhaps the game is going to encourage you to undertake optional quests to begin farming that experience, so you are properly prepared to go into places like Cranberry Bog through this main quest line, the Overseer quest line. So that sounds like it's how it's going to work for this main quest, and honestly, that sounds really cool, because it's also going to, in a way, encourage you to buddy up with other players, because I think you will get bonus experience and stuff like that by being with other players. We did see some of that type of gameplay mechanic with those perk cards as well. Now, there are some additional details about how the other quests work as well, just to let you know. So quests are not just gained by NPCs. Players can find them embedded in holotapes, notes, terminals, and even gain one by simply being in the proximity of a notable location. So Fallout 76 project lead Jeff Gardner says the development team didn't want players to simply run past great content. He goes on to say, "You'll wander near something and will be alerted of a quest like explore this mine. In the past, we thought that was maybe a little gamey, but we want you to find it. We're being very proactive with where this content is. You'll have a lot to do very quickly," end quote. So yeah, a lot of this stuff that you will find, you won't even have to basically find it, I guess you would say. You don't have to find a person. The game will notify you. It'll let you know you have stumbled upon a really important location. Go in there, do this, get your reward, get your experience. So the game's constantly going to be encouraging you to do stuff and things, I guess you would say. But yeah, the first mission sounds very intriguing, and part of that is finding gunpowder in the world to craft bullets. Now, once you've found gunpowder, you can craft it from the chemistry station. So yeah, gunpowder is going to be playing a very important role in the game as well. You've seen that indicated previously too. But you know, the ammo types are really interesting as well. We've got the 50 round, 10mm rounds, of course the 5.56, 5mm, the cannonball, which is curious. That sounds like, of course, you're going to be building making a cannonball, and perhaps using a cannon at your fort, your settlement. So that could be something that we might be seeing in Fallout 76, or it could actually be a weapon that you can carry around, some sort of, you know, heavy weapon as well. And then the crossbow bolt, we've seen some indications of that making its way into the game. The crossbow bolt, excuse me. And then we have the flare. So we will be getting a flare gun as well. I'm curious to see if this is going to have any actual, you know, gameplay use beyond it just being something that damages other players. Will, you know, be like, you know, I think about The Division when I think about the flare gun, how you shoot that up and it kind of engages an extraction. So perhaps it could be used as something to call in support. Now, I'm speculating here, so just be mindful of that. But yeah, that would make a lot of sense. You know, if you're in trouble, shoot that flare gun up. It'll notify your friends maybe, or maybe even, you know, something else in the world as well. We do know that there's no AI companions with you, so keep that in mind. Of course, the harpoon means that we will see the return of the harpoon gun as well. And then the paddleball string, that's the mysterious one. And a lot of people were saying, well, could this be for, you know, building a crossbow or something like this? This is ammunition, so this is actual ammunition. This isn't for building a weapon. So I don't know. What do you think the paddleball string is for, guys? What do you think this could be? Looks mighty mischievous to me. Then finally, we have the railway spike. It could be the return, of course, of the railway gun. I loved that gun in Fallout 4, by the way. Now, also, something else noteworthy here is that this is running on the Xbox One, it appears, because we see that for, you know, the A, RS, B, and LS. But the LS actually toggles, that's a left thumbstick, toggles craftable items. So if you have a lot of junk in there that's distracting you, you can clear that up really quick just by toggling it on and off, which is actually a really nifty and helpful feature for those of you that are intensely into crafting. So yeah, as always, remember, I do top comments, so leave a comment down below if you want a chance for your comment to end up in the video. So let's do this. So I just talked about this game being on Xbox One. You know, the demo here that we did see here, I mean the beta that we saw there, some of the images, that's going to cause you guys to go nuts. I know it is. The discussion begins, the console war begins. But top comment comes from It's a Trap Day. He says, well, I'm going to be a friendly neighborhood drug dealer. And this was a response to, you know, how you can roleplay in the game. You know what, dude? I don't know if I can trust you. Let's take a look at that face a little bit closer. I think I could trust you. I think that guy's trustworthy. We'll see. And then Red V Nom says, I'd like 15 minutes of straight raw gameplay, like one going to the vendors, customization with guns, settlements, and a mission. I'd be happy. Oh, and no damn random skips. Raw gameplay, end quote. A lot of you guys agree with that. I want to see raw gameplay as well. And hopefully we get that, you know, down the road eventually. I mean, we need more gameplay. And yes, it has been confirmed again by Bethesda that we would be getting some sort of info dump and then gameplay ahead of the beta. Honestly, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting them to drop some sort of beta guide. So some sort of extensive video that's perhaps 5 minutes long or 10 minutes long at most that describes what you can do in the beta, welcomes you to the beta and stuff like that. So that's what I'm expecting. Captain Bacon in Phoenix Gaming says, I'll be playing on PS4. He got 9 upvotes. So again, what console are you playing on? Honestly, guys, over here, I am completely torn. Honestly, I think I might end up in PC at the end when all is said and done. But with the beta, I will definitely be on Xbox One, simply because that's where early access is going to be. That's where everyone will be at first. But the counter comes from Call Me Wallaby, and he says, I will be playing Fallout 76 on Xbox One, and he got 36 upvotes, which blew my mind. I thought for sure PS4 would, you know, win this whole thing in the comment section. So guys, get to warring. Represent your platform in the comment section down below. What platform will you be? And you're probably wondering about PC. So Full Throttle Douche says, PC and Xbox. I'm going to open the first brothel. So he's excited to get into this game and open up a brothel, apparently. Which I guess you could possibly do here. It is a role. They're saying that you could be like anything in this game. You could, you know, run your own hotel if you want to. I'm hoping that people really stick to the role-playing aspect of this. And also, you know, we also discussed in a previous video recently, it would be nice to see, you know, factions that could be ranked, encouraging that type of play, and really find factions easily through some sort of searchable, you know, SEO type system in the game. I would love that. But yeah, let me know what platform you will be on. So I think beta, going to start out on Xbox One. I think I'm going to have to stay there during a lot of the beta because, you know, I want to keep going with whatever progress I have if everyone's going to be on it at first. But I would love to try the PC, you know, that 60 frames per second. That's something that I love about Fallout 4 and I really, really enjoy. But, you know, I do love the PS4, guys. Don't hate me. Spider-Man just came out. I have been streaming the crap out of Spider-Man. So check out the link in the description below to follow my streams. Would love to have you guys a part of my streams for sure. Guys, there you have it. Man, this image they posted has caused a bunch of discussion and ruckus. The tease. Oh, Fallout and Bethesda. The tease. Let me know. What do you make, again, of the paddleball stream? Go for it. Give your ideas. What type of wacky weapon, what type of you know, contraption can you think of for the paddleball stream? But guys, again, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Stay tuned for more news, more gameplay about the Fallout 76 beta, and of course, Fallout 76 as a whole. Stay tuned, guys. Things are about to get really exciting, and I will see you guys next time, and soon enough in the Wasteland. Take care.